It started as just the idea of how much fun it would be to watch a group of kids that don't really know that much about Star Wars getting lost in the Star Wars galaxy and trying to get home. Like that was kind of the seed of the idea. That was the original pitch. It really changes it. Like as soon as you change the perspective of the storytelling, it allows you to look at a galaxy that we like already know and love in just in a completely new and unique way. Like point of view is one of the most powerful tools in a narrative like this, and to shift it to like a group of 10-year-old kids, like it really fundamentally changes the storytelling.
And the fact that there are kind of regular kids, the fact that for them, if you're in a jam in Star Wars and you run to your ship to try to take off and escape, for them they don't even know how to turn on their ship or fly it. So you just instantly get this different set of problems that makes it kind of more unique or fresh or different, but it's the same universe.
Yeah.
There is, but we were so focused on trying to just tell a great story, and we were open to more or less depending on just what felt organic and right to our story. So there's some in there. It's not huge.
Yeah, it's not like a giant cameo fest, but we do like the idea that the repercussions of what happened in this season might have a bigger ripple effect out in the larger galaxy.
Yeah, there's goings on in this galaxy, but that's what's so fun about it. That we got to set it in the same time period that Mando and Sub are happening, because it's such a dynamic, exciting part of the timeline now, because we don't actually know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
like, it's so cool.
Yeah, there's so many. I have a soft spot for the little rat creature that lives in the droid's eye hole.
SM-33's head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I think I was so excited that just the initial reaction to Neil was so positive, because that's how I feel deep inside. We were so excited to get to do a character like Neil. It was not clear that we would be able to pull it off.
Yeah.
So the fact that he seems to be working for everyone so far is amazing.
Yes, a huge relief.
Oh my gosh. I'm constantly going back and watching all of that. I think maybe most notably is we drew some inspiration from the Ewok movies, and I've been actually looking at them more just on their own than I thought I would, and just enjoying them for what they were. And I loved them as a kid, and they were kind of gone for so long you couldn't really find them.
Yeah, a new appreciation.
Yeah, and then I think even when we started this, we wanted to pull reference and look at them. And we were given like a copy just directly from Lucasfilm, but now they're actually on Disney Plus, and it's so awesome.
Bring back
We knew we wanted the name to be kind of tough and cool,
but in a way that like a 10-year-old kid would think it's tough and cool.
Yeah. And we just felt like it evoked so many different aspects of the story. The kind of piracy,
the fact that they're not a
full crew.
Yeah, like they're just exactly. 4 kids,
just barely enough to get by. Yeah, it's a dramatic title. I mean, they go to a planet in episode 5 that I just want to go to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, a lot of the show was just thinking of places where we would want to go in Star Wars.
And then also thinking of places that we would not want to go.
Yeah.
And then making the kids go there.
It was really different, actually, because Peter Parker is a pre-established character that people already know and love.
And he lives on Earth.
And he lives on Earth. Yeah.
So it's a kind of a different Earth.
Every once in a while he leaves Earth.
But there's taxi cabs and mailboxes.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have to design every element.
No, Star Wars is different because it's a world that everyone knows and loves, but all the characters that we have are original and our creation. So it's kind of like the total inverse of what it felt like making a Spider-Man film. It's stressful. You feel a burden of wanting to do the absolute best job that you possibly can to sort of honor this creation.
Yeah,
and
as fans.
Yeah, so you just try to be the biggest fan that you can be, and hopefully that guides you to make decisions that people, will connect with. There's so many. I mean, and some of them are like real deep cut references, but with real fans, like people will find them all immediately. Yeah, I'm excited for like the first watches, when people spot all the things that we've hidden in the show. I'm excited for people that have never seen Star Wars before to watch this next to people that know everything about Star Wars and to see how they are able to appreciate it together, but in different ways. Because the story is being told from the perspective of a group of kids that don't really know that much about Star Wars either. So it's a fun entry point. But if you do know a lot about the world, it changes your perspective because you're ahead of the kids and know more than they do. So it should be a fun thing for people to watch together, I hope.
Absolutely.